Hey everybody, it's John back again, and today I'm going to do another giant Masters of the Universe Origins figure opening, and I'm going to throw in a few of the Masters of the WWE Universe. So I managed to pick a few more of these guys up. I was surprised. One day I walked into Target and almost all of these were sitting there that I picked up. Still far no luck on the Skeletor pack, which who knows if we'll ever see it. Well, we did. Out of 6 targets around me, 3 of them showed up, and all of them sold the instant the store opened, which usually means the salespeople bought them, so I might not ever see it. So, with that being said, I think I have everything here that I need, and I'm going to start off with Zodak, the Cosmic Enforcer. See there, he's on the blister card. In the back he's got his, you can fit his laser pistol into his hand, and you can twist and turn him into battle positions. Pretty standard. I hope they do the 2000X version in this figure scale. I think that'd be pretty cool. And we get this Waves mini comic, Dimensional Doom. So then we got HeMan, Merman, some water creature. Looks like they open up a dimensional rift where Zodak is guarding. And different heroes from different places come through to help. Is that what we got going on this time, instead of ROBOTO being made from Man-at-Arms? I don't know. Let's get him out here. Give him a couple of snips. Surprisingly tough little plastic band. Make sure I get rid of all these. Sorry if that's loud. Just down a little bit. Oh, there's so much tape. Why is there so much tape just to hold his gun together? Oh my god. There it is. Oh, there's his classic looking gun. Except for the handle looks like it's been extended. And there's a Zodak. Pretty good face sculpt. Not a lot of paint or any deco on this guy. He's got his gray furry monster feet. His gray furry loincloth. His back hair galore. And his little space vest. Pretty cool looking. Pretty much they all have the same articulation. Head swivels and moves up and around. You get your standard shoulder joints, no bicep swivels. They do have single jointed elbows that swivel. Same with the wrists, are on a swivel and are hinged. Get a rotation at the waist. Good movement on the legs for these guys. Oh, his does not, oh, it goes forward a little bit. Doesn't go back too far. You do get a swivel at the knee, single knee joint bend. Swivel at the boot cut, and a hinge and rocker feet. So these are highly posable. I've been having a lot of fun with these as I've been picking them up. So I really hope they keep this line going. Let's get his gun in his hand. And then we have Zodak. Oh, dang. The handle on his gun's a little floppy. I think if you get in there nice and snug. I always like how he originally was a bad guy, then a good guy, and now he's neither. He's kind of just the protector. So let's hit a villain this time. Here we have TRI-KLOPS. Evil and sees everything. That's all you need to know. Let's see if we get a little bit up here. Kind of cool. You got Screech. Maybe we'll... Oh, there's the Sorceress's bird form there. Maybe we'll end up getting those as well. That would be kind of cool. Well, his card just fell right on out. Oh. Where'd it go? Oh. This comes with... That's interesting. There's a diagram of all the parts you can swap out. Which I've really been wanting to get some classic Remco figures, and then buy maybe a bunch of the HeMan figures that are still on the shelf and start making my own customs of those, like Warlord and a few other figures. This one we got Sneak Attack. So we can look at, you know, there's Hordak. I have not found Hordak anywhere so far, which is kind of sad. There's a Horde Trooper. Stratos' people. Kind of cool. Oh, good. This is just slides out. No ring, huh? Well, that's kind of a bummer. Been cool to get a new glow-in-the-dark ring. I do have my original one somewhere. Now a little bit again. Alright, let's see. I've heard some people complaining about getting really bad paint jobs on these, but I've yet to have any that had anything really major on them. His sword's a little bit chunkier than I remember. Maybe I'm just thinking about the Classics one. There's his face. Anything up under there? Nope. No eyes at all. They didn't put any effort into making something on that sculpt. Got a little grimace there. You got your red eye. Your angry red eye. It is blue eye. He's got his little... I always thought, when I was a kid, I always called it like his bounty hunter armor. It's got the black and orange. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they have this set up though. There you go. Yeah, I do hope we get 2000X versions of all these things eventually. I mean, they got a lot of figures they can make. It'd be cool to see something that strays away from the original cast of heroes at some point in time. Alright. Then I found ROBOTO. I was surprised to see him on the shelf. Gonna keep ringing that bell. And if we look at his artwork, oh, there's a Cobra Khan hiding in the background. I like that they put these on here because it's almost like they give, I'm hoping it's like little hints of what's to come. As long as I give Cobra Khan his spray action, it'll be worth it. He's got his interchangeable parts. Looks like he comes with a different comic. Oh, nope, he's got the dimensional one. Dimensional comic. To the side. Couple of snippies. It's always fun when you actually see some of these in the store other than HeMan and Skeletor. I don't know about you guys, but every store I go to has got about 40 of each of those. And then when these do come out, I only usually see one on the shelf, or two if you're lucky. And one of my targets doesn't carry any of them so far. They just had a blank wall constantly. Oh yeah. Oh, he works! I was not expecting that. Oh, that's fantastic. His gears still turn and his mouth still opens. Wow. I was not expecting that to function. That's great. His waist's a little floppy though, but it's got his trapdoor legs. Yeah, that makes his waist a little bit floppy, but that's okay. I do get a little cut here. He's got his techno arms. And his hands. His axe is warped, but that can be fixed. And I do see a lot of weird modular detail forming in the plastic, but I'm probably going to keep him with his gun on. He's got his silver accents. So I had ROBOTO when I was a kid. He was one of my favorites. Oh man, we haven't seen Mechanic yet either. It's another one I had as a kid who was one of my favorites. You get his claw hand as well. And his little robot, bent up robot axe. It's allergy season. My allergies are a little messed up right now. This one I did not get off the shelves. Merman I picked up off of Amazon for pretty cheap. Let's see, up on his little card, we get Skeletor. Wasn't that his name? With Skeletor riding. It is fun to open these again. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera with my shoulder. There's Merman. Of course, he's going to be crinkly. Oh yeah, so there's going to be a lot of plastic recycling coming up for the recycling crew. It's cool that we almost, what are we missing? I think that gives us all the core original bad guys. Merman, TRI-KLOPS, Trapjaw, Evil End, Beastman, and Skeletor. There's a sword. Cool little teeth on it. I mean, they might have to paint this up a little bit. It's got all the details, but none of the paint work. Same with him. He could have used a little paint on his armor. At least they gave him some paint on his face. He's got the more fishy face. They gave him his waving hand, which is nice to see. He's got his yellow, his green skin. He's a very bright yellow. I wasn't expecting it to be so bright, but I can deal with it, and might have to paint it. It's kind of cool. It's got a little bone end. And it is pretty large for his hand, but let's see. A little effort, it fits. Got Merman. He's got the same hairy boots as Zodak, except for they're just feet on Merman. I like his little almost ears. I think they're pretty cool. The fishy detail on his face is really nice. And his teeth. This coral armor. Let's see if he'll stand. Good. What hero do we have next? Oh yeah. The first one I ever received as a kid was Stratos on my birthday. And him and Manny faces. Ninjar. Oh, we got another little diagram of swappable pieces. Wings. He's kind of oily. Always weirds me out when the figures are oily when you open them. It's usually older ones. But he's pretty new. Let's give his wings a little cut. Stratos. Oh, that's really nice head sculpt. Looks a lot like the original. My original one had the chewy head, so I chewed on it a lot when I was a kid. He's got his jetpack on. I see a lot of people switch his wings out with Rey Mysterio's because they're a lot bigger. If you picked up that figure. I like his hands. Doesn't he? He's got Merman's waving hand. He's got the furry body. He's got no toes, which is kind of weird when they didn't give any of them any toesies. But he stands well. His wings fit. No paint on his little bracers. Cool detail with little feathers there. Yeah, these guys could use a little bit of custom painting, and I think they'd be exceptional. We got Stratos. The next villain. We'll get Ninjar. Wanting to open up. There we go. Oh, he used to be pretty tough. Oh, yeah, so any secret on his? Oh, there's a Clamp Champ and King Randor. We have yet to see Randor. Have not seen Clamp Champ or Ram-Man yet. Oh, he's got another one of the little diagrams, which is cool. There's still a few I'm missing. Clamp Champ, Ram-Man, Zodak, Keldor. All the retail ones. It's got his monster feet. Whoa. There we go. It's got some massive weapons in here. What do we got? We've got his nunchucks. We've got a sword. And his bone arrow. Oh good, I was going to say, hopefully they got a place to put his goodies on him. So he's got his ninja mask. It's pretty nicely sculpted, and it does have some cloth details on it. The original one, this was a cloth piece, which I have. The original Ninjar Missing a couple of items. I think you just have his bow. He's on red and black. Again, my paint details are pretty good. Oh, something just big fell in the room. Got his sword. Nunchucks with plastic. Fortunately, plastic chain, but hey. And his bow with attached arrow. Now, who would hold it like that? What is this tab? Ugh. That's complicated. Come on. Well, I'm having difficulty getting this thing in his hand because of that weird tab. There, I guess that'll work. Ninjar is set. What do we have left for heroes here? I did find a retail version of Sheira. Actually, I found two of these. Picked up one for the wife. Sheira's. Oh, there's a Skeletor, a Lookie, and a Horde Trooper in the background that we have not seen. Oh, I don't have the Shark Attack Tank. That's another item I'm missing. Oh no! So this is the one without the rooted hair. Which actually the face sculpt's really nice on. She's got her cloth goods. Nice boots. Got those huge lady knees. I don't know why they gave the ladies huge knees. Nice details on her little wrist bracers. Got this shiny little waist piece. Got her jewel on. Doesn't have the V-cut top, but maybe they couldn't get away with it. I don't know. I'll have to look. It's been. I don't remember if the original one had that or not. Oh boy, the shield's in there pretty good. Oh, come on, really? Hey, there we go. It's in a dull yellow instead of gold, but they do have the jewels on them. And you can get her, it looks more like a dagger than a sword in her hand. The grip on the shield is huge. And if you want, you can flip it the way I think they said they originally thought of it being. I don't know, I think it looks better that way. Oh, look at the detail on her hair. That's pretty cool. All the little curls and everything. It looks pretty nice as a solid piece. I'm not going to complain about it. There is Sheira. It doesn't fit so well. So, next villain. I got a battle armor Skeletor. Got a grimacing face. We got a smiling face with mouth closed, which is a plus. And this comes with some added additional goodies. And it should be working. Alright, this is going to be a big one, so I'm going to pull away for a second to open this up. We got our battle armor Skeletor, and he comes with his version of the mini comic. Battle Armor's Reborn. Maybe we'll get some HeMan guides. There's the Royal Family. Good old MER-MAN, Clapchamp. So this shows off the deluxe figures that you can pick up. Yep, I gotta find me a Claptrap. Clamptrap. It's hard to clap. Oh my god. Clampchamp. That's hard to say. But we have the weird closed mouth smiling Skeletor head. An angry, grumpy Skeletor face. Have a shield. That. Go on to here. Kinda. Oh, it doesn't go past his monster arms very well. Huh. That's kind of weird. Is that the... Oh, don't break. Good God. There. Holy cow. Let's get a little skeleton on it and some sparklies. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty tight. But it does work. Kinda. You have to help this one. It's a little tight, but I'm gonna leave it there. Well, great. Might not be using the shield, but he has his half a sword, which also has some glitter in it. You can put it on his back. He has a closed fist, so you can use both sword and staff. Depending on your choice. I really kind of was hoping he could hang on to a shield. Oh, man. It just doesn't want to stay on the forearm. Yeah, his forearm's too big for the shield. That's pretty crappy. Why would you... Oh, I can't even get his fingers through. Why would you give him a shield if he can't fit it on his arm? Because of the way his forearm is built. Well, you can put it up like that, I guess. Rotate. The Hobo. Well, that looks awfully silly. Well, at least he's holding it, I guess. So that means HeMan is next. Let's just do that, and I'll bring the parts over. Oh, really? You're gonna be that way, huh? Stay. Holy cow. Okay, there it is. I just need HeMan. Come on, buddy. There we go. So now we have a battle armor HeMan with his screamy time face. There we go. Pretty decent sculpted hair. Holy cow, this thing makes his shoulders look bizarre. It looks like I got the silver, shiny silver one. I've seen that there are some matte ones. Oh, his works a lot better. Maybe a little too well. There we go. And he is your He-Man. Other than that, but he comes with something very special. The vintage toy head He-Man. He comes with his battle axe. His sword. Has a nice sheen to it. Oh, jeez, it almost broke. Oh, I should bring the sword back out for a minute. And the interesting energy effect. You can put on one, or you can put the swords together. So it's kind of like he's holding it above his head. And he comes with an extra hand in case you want him to hold both weapons. It'd be nice if it went down past this point so the sword arms could hold on, but the hands just don't want to hold their weapons very well. That's my nitpick with some of these guys. Their hands are a little too floppy. Look at how messed up his hand is. He-Man looks like he's got a broken finger. Not too bad. What do we got left? Oh yeah. Just bring him into frame. We're gonna knock everybody over. But I managed to get a flocked Panthor. So give me a second and I'll open him up. Okay. And here is the flocked Panthor. He's a Walmart exclusive. He looks a lot like the original, which is pretty cool. Got a hinged jaw. You can articulate his head. His neck goes up and down. It's got hinge and movement here and here. Bends at the knees. Nothing at the ankles, which is still disappointing. And his tail does give a little rotation. And he's furry. So that is a main attraction. And I'm going to just set Battle Armor He-Man up on him and move him to the back. Oh, I'm in a pile of plastic. Which then leads me to the last few to look at. I got a Roddy Piper, the Evil Hot Rod. As you can see, on the back, switch and emblems and reveal battle damage. Oh, this one does not actually do the battle damage gimmick, but you get the idea. Comic broke or ripped. What a bummer. Well, yeah. Well, that's sad. I mean, it's just printed paper. He's got his knee pads on. There we got our Evil Hot Rod and his, just this quick little 2-page comic that he has. Him fighting Mr. T. And let's see what he's got. a blue axe, which is the same one as the red one that Hulk Hogan comes with, and his swappable chest pieces. So you got your battle damage pieces, and Hot Rod here comes with a blue axe. It's that face. I mean, it doesn't scream Roddy Piper to me. It's pretty interesting that they didn't put some detail in his mouth, though. These have the same articulation. I have usually more paint issues with these guys than the actual He-Man figures. But this one looks pretty good. He's got his blue tights on, his loincloth representing his kilt, which is kind of cool. Now we got Hot Rod. Almost done. I got the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, which comes with quite the cool accessory. The fire-breathing dragon, which means we might get our dragon armor Skeletor. Let's try not to rip it this time. Wow, that's pretty wicked. Now, Steamboat out. Plastic bits off. He's pretty cool looking, actually. So it looks like they're going for. Oh, look at that piece. That piece is a little. It's going to need to be warmed up to stay down there. He's got better painted armor than Merman does. I don't know if it'd be, might be interesting to swap the armor out. He's got dragon scales on his ring gear. Oh. Oh, the dragon's head even changes. Oh, that's a bummer because they used to spray. This is a little comic. Oh, I don't think I'd want to mess with him if he came walking around with a dragon on his shoulder. So how do we get this to stay on? It's got a notch here, his feet. I don't know. How do we get you to hang out? You just kind of do that. And then the spikes hold them on. There's no clip or anything. He's going to be really heavy. He does have some green running down his face. Other than that, though, he's a pretty interesting looking figure. And his dragon's pretty cool. I guess that holding on to that spike seems to keep him standing. And then last, I ran into the Becky Lynch figure, which is kind of cool. I grab these guys when I see them, which isn't often. Luckily, I've been able to find the majority of them while I'm shopping in the stores. There's Becky. Looks like she comes with some Sorceress or Tila parts. still missing a bunch of these guys, but like I said, I'm not really... I pick them up when I can get them. Yep, she's got teeth parts. Snake staff, and looks like the shield. And that is it. It says the man. Let's see, let's take a look at Becky. It's a pretty good face sculpt on her. Actually, if I had to pick out Becky, I would say, yep, that's Becky Lynch. Had gold armor on. Again, really nice hair sculpt. It's all knotted and twisted. And get her staff in her hand. Little cobra. And her shield, if she can hold it. All the shields are designed differently, which is kind of funny. She's pretty bow-legged though. But she stands just fine. And I have one final thing. A flocked baby Panthor that I picked up on clearance. Skeletor, he's got his axe. We've got a Panthor. Oh, Becky's going down. And hidden at the bottom is a little teeny headpiece. It matches Battle Cat's. Our little Skeletor. Pretty nicely detailed for as tiny as these guys are. Axe in his hand. The neck on this guy's a little weird looking. Looks like the pig sticks up pretty far, but he is all flocked. Let's get his legs down. So he keeps this guy's ball jointed ankles on the front. I think it would have made sense to do the same on the big guys. See, he's got a little base you can stick his feet on. Now I'm kind of rise up a little bit. Kind of cool. I'll add him to my Mega Constructs figures. Stay on, and that's it for this video. I don't even know how long this is going to end up being, but that's my second group that I've picked up. Curious if you guys, what are your favorite ones so far? I'm definitely impressed with ROBOTO. The Sheira is really cool. It's nice to have a classic HeMan head. I've always been a fan of these WWE guys with crossovers, especially since you can swap all the parts and all these guys and make whatever you want. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you can. I'm getting close to the 700 mark now. That's amazing to see. I appreciate everybody watching, and have a good day. anyway, I just want to say thank you one more time for checking out this video. And if you're interested in seeing any more, you can click either one of the links that will be over here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, there'll be a button down below where you can do that as well. And again, thank you.